321.
From the studios of the Autism Channel in Palm Beach, this is the Autism Channel World News with Tracy Cooper.
Thank you for joining us today. Last year, a teacher in the Orlando suburb of Kissimmee was fired for an unusual reason. To deal with a boy with autism who had the habit of eating non-food objects like Play-Doh and crayons, she allegedly soaked the objects in hot sauce. This tactic was a surprise to the child and to the administration, who subsequently relieved her of her duties. Now, the teacher, Lillian Gomez, has been rehired by the Osceola County School District under court order, much to the surprise of the parents in the district. Ms. Gomez and her representation insist that her actions were not sadistic, but simply intended to address the boy's case of pica, or the craving of objects that are not considered food. This commonly includes dirt, wax, chalk, clay, and other substances. Pica can be hazardous to one's health and should be avoided. But Autism Society spokesman Ashley Parker told ABC News that the disorder can and should be addressed in a, quote, sensitive, human manner that upholds the dignity of each child. As per the court order, Ms. Gomez will return to Osceola County Schools but will not have her own classroom for the time being. The Affordable Care Act could have many positive ramifications for the autism community, not the least of which is a significant windfall for mental health services throughout the country. The Obama administration is committing $100 million to boost access to mental health services and improve mental health facilities. Vice President Joe Biden announced that the Obama administration will commit $100 million to both the improvement of mental health facilities and the access to those services in America. The first $50 million will be allocated to nearly 200 existing or prospective community health centers, so as to create or improve behavioral health programs. The remaining $50 million will be earmarked for creating or improving mental health facilities in rural areas, where services are significantly more difficult to obtain than in urban or suburban areas. If researchers at New York's Montefiore Medical Center have anything to say about it, "Go eat worms" won't just be a playground insult. It'll be a prescription for autism therapy. Lead study author Dr. Eric Hollander is exploring the use of whipworms, small parasitic intestinal worms, in the treatment of autism. Whipworms are toxic, even lethal in dogs, but according to Dr. Hollander, the eggs are adequately handled by human digestive systems. With that in mind, researchers gave subjects whipworm eggs to ingest for 12 weeks. During such time, subjects displayed fewer compulsive behaviors and were better able to handle change. So why might this work? Dr. Hollander believes the presence of the parasites regulates the body's immune system, turning it away from autoimmune actions that may trigger autistic behavior, and to a more constructive task. Dr. Hollander will present his findings at this year's meeting of the American College of Neuropsychopharmacology. This isn't the only novel therapy Dr. Hollander and his team are working on. In a similar manipulation of the immune system, his researchers are exploring the use of hot baths as a simulation of high fevers. Dr. Hollander believes that by raising the body temperature, the body will release anti-inflammatories normally intended to attack during infections. The researchers used 15 children with autism who are subjected to baths with water heated to 98 degrees, or regular body temperature, and at 102 degrees. Researchers identified improved social behaviors on days with 102-degree baths. And finally, in Owensboro, Kentucky, one boy with autism is learning about two important subjects: our postal service and the holiday spirit. In lieu of the typical toys, electronics, or games, 5-year-old Luke Luttrell is asking for 100 Christmas cards. Luke's family says he wants to learn how our mail system works, and that receiving correspondences helps him feel socially engaged. Luke's card collection has already surpassed the century mark, but by surpassing it even further, this is your chance to really surprise someone this season. So send a card and a note if you'd like to Luke Luttrell, care of the Autism Channel, Stage 119, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33407, and we'll make sure your Christmas cards reach him. Roger Badish continues this week's Autism Channel World News tomorrow with more stories from around the world. Thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, this is Avalon from Nature Tracks with Avalon, and this is the Autism Channel.